No, I don't mean that.
Hello.
Yeah, Alison's got the same
Bit like Alison.
wheels, same bike, and same socks.
So we're twinning basically.
Yeah, twinning.
Cool. Oh, it's going up with something.
Yeah, just be prepared to burn a lot of matches in the first 5k. It's always the same, though. People always say they get annoyed when the race goes dead easy after the selection's been made. Hardest bit is always the first bit.
Yeah, it's the same in cross.
I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so if it goes a bit quiet, it's because I'm burning dinner. Oh, need to open the window. Oh yeah, good show.
I've warmed up now.
Better than me, are they? Ventilation. Yeah, we need to get a tandem Zwift set up.
I need a bigger house, right? I've got more space, like.
Yeah, that's true. Right, if it gets noisy, it's the fan. The microphone's a bit closer to the fan than it would normally be, so sorry. It's actually a roast vegetable medley, so pipe down. It's not beans on toast. Right then, I'm not going to say too much. It adds to the nerves. Just enjoy it. I'll mute the microphone as well when I get sweary.
I'm going to try my best not to swear. I probably won't have enough breath to swear.
No, I know. If you're talking.
I didn't last week because I've been talking. Oh no.
I'm in charge of your power-ups. It's only 75 in the race.
This is good for me, Ian.
Just do what you did last time. Ten seconds to go, wind it up, etc, etc. Oh, it's noisy now. There you go. Wind it, wind it, wind it, wind it. Because it takes a while. Right. Full, 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 full. Awesome. Remember, you're aiming for that downhill, so this first K or so is going to be hard.
Oh
Then,
my gosh.
alright, steady. Surf it a bit. Surf the front, surf the front. I say less, a little bit less power. You're right for a second. So when it starts going up, either going dead hard or dead easy. Steady. Less. Oh, 200. You should be alright. 200 for a bit. It's gonna go hard for this next bit now. So steady, steady, steady. Okay, fine at this power. No need to push on. Fine at this, fine at this. Got that downhill coming up soon, so just dig in over the top. Steady on the power, 200 is alright, 200 is alright. Steady. Now up the power a bit, just to keep you where you are. And that downhill is coming up now, so a bit of coasting coming up. Okay, less than 200. Alright. Steady, less than 200, less than 200. Yeah, let the group suck you along. There's Tom.
Hi, John.
Yeah, easy, easy, easy. Still don't need any more power yet. There's a little kicker coming just here, so you'll need it there. Use it wisely. Just follow what the group's doing. If you're going to the front, just back off slightly. If you're going to the back, give it a bit more. Alright, steady, you can do less than... Alright, you're fine as you are. It's gonna go downhill now. Alright, steady. People are gonna save a bit of energy for this straight road, that climb, remember? So just no need to push on over 200 here. Just surf the wheel. That's good. Okay, so this is gonna hurt, but it hurts over the top as well, so don't need to do any more power yet. But when you go hard, make it count. So steady, steady. Right, now we're gonna go hard. Go, go. Sit to 300, no more than 300. Not yet. Yeah, you're gonna have to grind that gear. You haven't got a gear in between there, so you're gonna have to stick with it. Doing good, doing good. Nearly over the top, nearly over the top. It's stringing out, so you're in the front split, yeah. Alright, you can back off ever so slightly. Solid.
Oh.
Already going off the back, so a little surge. Not much, just enough to get you back. Yeah, well, it is annoying, but that's it, innit? That's the way it goes. Just stay in this group now.
Yeah.
And hope the stitch doesn't come back.
Okay, then can't cope with this view. I don't know where I am.
I don't know who's in the front group from us. I think Tom's there. But it's split in again in that front group, so. Ready what Ben said? You don't have to freewheel, but you can certainly like ease into the corner. And now you need to give it a bit of. Well, you don't actually, because the group's not going. I think it only matters if you're doing 70k an hour. See, the issue now is this group is far too easy. Do you feel that way or not?
Okay, whatever you say.
Well, no, it's an observation. I mean, you're at your own threshold, but I suppose the issue with this race is that because of the sprints, the front group is just made up of people who can sprint and then recover and sprint and recover, or people with very high FTPs for their
Okay, I get it. Crap. So I need to report to me. I've done a bad job of it.
No.
I couldn't stay with them, I couldn't breathe.
You can do probably less power than you think you can in this group. Than you think you need, rather.
I'm pushing on.
It's going to go uphill now in a minute, so it kind of favours you a little bit more. If anything, last week's race probably suited you more because it had like an actual hill on it. I know this one had a hard start with a hill, but it's different. And the hill came late in the race as well. Well, you know, the back end. Yeah, some people saying the front group is split in heavily, so they might end up coming back to you. So here's the drag. Don't have to push on just yet, but here's the little tump. You've got to do this 4 more times, by the way. So plus the sprints. In fact, you can see the front group on the mini map.
Oh, yeah.
They're just going around that corner. One kilometre to the sprint. So 500 to go is the red tarmac. I've got 2 minutes till I put the sausages in. Sorry. Gotta get ready with the power up. Keep an eye on what everybody else does, you know, if someone sprints or if someone goes off the front or if your pace increases, just match it. You don't have to do anything yourself, just follow. Coming up to 300 meters to go. Okay, get ready. So you don't have to go nuts, the group isn't splitting up completely, so you're fine as you're at. Leave them on their little sprint. The group will still come back together. Nice. Don't chase them, just settle back in the group that's just behind you. Look, 20 metres behind. Cheers, Martin. They're cheering you on. Just come back from Italy. One more fan?
I'm okay with the moment.
Yeah, well read, Charles, well read. Definitely picking some people off because there's some solo people off in front there that have come a cropper.
Yeah.
Well, not come a cropper, they've just lasted 20 minutes into the race, so it's like an FTP test for them. I suppose they've just got tailed off after 20 minutes. Ah, cheers, William. Just donated a £5.
Thank you.
I'll get you a brownie next time we're outside.
Sounds good.
Little surge needed. Someone just used a clever invisibility. Although he's not gone very far. Coming up to halfway. We gapped the group behind.
Not on purpose.
No, I
I
know.
thought they were with me.
Yeah. I'd just yeah. Right.
I guess these are some of the guys who are on the front.
They were, I think, and now they're coming back, possibly. The front group's only just there, but just across the road, that 30 seconds, so you're now... Yeah, I don't know if... I'd imagine the gap is opening, but it's only opening slowly because, well, it's a flat race and there's nothing really to extend that gap. Apart from the sprint. The sprint probably opens up a couple of seconds every lap. But what I would, this is the point now where you drink, if you can, because your heart rate's at its lowest, yeah. And what I would say is, I don't know, you were evidently strong on that little climb there. If I was you, I would just save your bacon until the final time and maybe try and go for it up there.
Right.
But you know, you're gonna get through a couple of two more sprint, three sprints if you count this one. As long as they don't sprint really hard, but judging by how severe that little berg is and how much of a gap you got, I wouldn't be afraid of rolling the dice. Anyway, concentrate on the sprint first. We'll keep an eye on that gap to the front group, 35 seconds. Steady on. No one's going for it yet. Wait. Hold it. 300 meters to go coming up. Okay, give it a bit of a burst. But I think you're fine because the group isn't really sprinting, but yeah. You're alright. Sound. Made it through. Solid. Got an aero this time, even better. I'm really digging these red socks. Like. I might have to adopt that myself. Okay, just under 10 miles to go, so that's like at this speed, I don't know, 25 minutes max maybe, so ish. So it's going to be close to an hour, this. Yeah, I put the bangers in already, Grim, yeah. Countdown's on. I think food's going to be done though before. I haven't timed it very well, unfortunately. Bike Racing Without Mercy says, roll the dice if you feel good. You can always pamper yourself. Back in the group if it doesn't work.
Thanks, Dad.
I love that. Pamper yourself.
He knows my strength isn't flat, right?
Need an edge in my ear when I'm racing. Yeah, sure thing.
I think.
If only I had the time to be a DS all the time. I'd quite enjoy that actually. It's my type of relaxation. Heart rate's coming down much earlier now, which is good. Starting to get less red in the graph. See how it rises here ever so slightly?
Yeah.
Does tend to catch. This time, just
Sit down.
yeah, see how hard they ride the climb rather than you.
Push it.
Just to see what the.
I think they're saving themselves for the sprint, don't they?
Yeah, but they're not really sprinting, are they? So, you know, if they were saving themselves for the sprint, there'd
No
be a
big sprint at the end, is it?
Well, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. See what happens there. Yeah, don't worry about them. You just stay with this group here and see. Yeah, it's pretty significant. Look, look at the gap they pulled there just over the top.
Yeah.
But if you were to go over the top, like they've gone now, you'd have to really commit from there. So it'd only be like 2 kilometre effort maybe. And the last bit is downhill, isn't it? That last 500 metres. So you know, you'd invest for a kilometre and a half. That's me. Okay, it's in a bit of a line there, so be careful it doesn't.
Get away.
Yeah, you're right where you are. It's just pay attention to. It's swelling up a bit now, so you're right. But if it was to stay strung out, you would have had to have.
Get into the thing.
Yeah, you're right here now. In a smaller group like this, they tend to lead the sprint later. So we'll see. $300 meters. $200 meters. Wait for it. No, nobody's going for it. Apart from Him.
I know.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. You don't have to react to it. You have to react to it.
She's marking me, I think.
No.
Yeah. A bit of healthy competition.
Oh, he's launched it.
Yeah.
10k to go. So you got one more full lap, and then you'll be on your last lap. Charlie's competitive.
Yeah, I am.
Don't be shy, Charlie. Say it how it is.
More against myself, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's nice to. Like, this now is crunch time, innit? Like, doesn't matter where you are in the race now. Like, everyone gets competitive in the last. There's 4 from the same team in this group. See the blue and green jerseys?
yeah.
Steady. There's a couple up in front.
I was just thinking.
There was a couple that went off front on the sprint.
No, we absorbed those. So back in the group.
Oh, my face is so hot.
Now you know how I feel. Watching you.
Well, Mark, they're not proper sausages. Unfortunately.
They're veggie.
Where's Gina?
Right.
Gina is in front. No. Yeah. No. Did I read that right? Where's it gone?
I do.
I don't know. In this group here up front, I'm sure it just flashed up on the screen. Gina. Gina's in your team, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, Gina, jump on.
Unless. There's another backpedal rider.
Meep, meep. Jump on, guys.
Where did Charlie finish last week? She finished 29th. Oh, Alison's just said you lapped us.
Hi, Alison.
Charlie's
Jump
saying,
on.
Charlie's saying hello. I don't know how she's able to talk at 170 beats a minute.
I
Cause
don't know how to do
you all know me, I'd be floored if I was talking 170 beats a minute. Cheers, Jason. Getting to crunch point now.
That's fine.
Ah, Wayne's racing tonight. Making his backpedal debut.
Go away.
Food looks good.
The potatoes cooked.
They're definitely cooked. Oh, Tommy's in the chat. The one-armed bandit. See what happens this time. Yeah, let him go. If he's on his own, let him go. Better off with a bigger blob. It's getting strung out there. Try and get the heart rate down a bit. Drafty, drafty. Careful. Steady. We timed that arrow well, actually. Go on, give it a bit more. There we are. Nice. Pray for a good power up. Pray for a good power up. Ah! Savage! Well, steady, let the group catch up. Well, they're with you actually. Well, this is it, isn't it? Like, what do we think, chat? Of all the times, last lap, you're getting invisibility. Right, try and draft and recover as much as possible here, because if you are thinking about playing games on the little climb, then this is where the invisibility can help you. And the invisibility can also help you at the finish if you go very early, but depends what you want to do, depends how you feel. So Mick is saying Ghost power up is asking for a long attack. So Yeah, Ruben says gotta go for a long attack with the ghost now.
I'll go with the majority.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're the one who knows how hard you go in. I mean, if anything, if you go on the climb, it's going to blow the group apart anyway, I think, just based on what we've seen. Tommy's the only one that says use it for the sprint, but I don't know. Most people are saying the hill. I think because they're used to watching my stream and they want to see they want to see some action. But no, take it steady from here to the climb now. Like draft. Bring your heart rate to like 170, or if you can get it below, perfect. If not, don't worry. You can probably get away with like, yeah. $4K to go. Mick says, start from the back of the group to get up to speed and hit the power up once you hit the front of the group. Well, I'll be in charge of the power up anyway, so. But yeah, start at the back and like shoot through the group.
When? On the climb?
Well, ideally right at the bottom of it. But you could do it halfway. It really depends where you want to, what you want to do. You know, you're in charge. We'll support you.
Just to know whether I can sustain it losing away.
Well, the last 500 metres are slightly downhill. So you've only got to sustain it for, you know, technically, kilometre and a half, maybe. You know. Like I said, even if it doesn't pay off, you probably split the group. So you don't really lose. Or maybe the last half of the climb. It kind of flattens off halfway up and then it goes again. So I would say as well, don't just whack it. Be conscious of like the power you're doing. So don't just whack it to like 400. Think about like what you can actually sustain. So, you know, it's better off sort of whacking it for a short period and then sitting down to something that you think you can sustain, like 250, 300 watts, rather than sort of flailing around. So drop back a smidge. So you go up the steep bit, and then as it levels off, you're going to go. Wait. Okay, away you go. Oh. Go on.
Don't let me go long.
Good. That's it. Good job. You're just going to dig in now all the way to the finish. That's your only job. Come on, you can do more.
Right back, yeah.
No, you're going to have to, yeah.
can't.
One kilometre left of flat and then it's slightly downhill. 1 kilometre is hardly anything. I say you're settled where you are now, so just find a rhythm. Kilometre banner coming up, so you've only got 500 meters and then it's flat. So if you're going to invest, this is where you invest. Solid, Charles, solid. Keep those pedals turning. Nearly there. 800 meters. You go all the way to the line. People might sprint past you, but you go all the way to the line. It's about to go downhill. This is it, 400 meters to go. 300 at the flag. Good job, good job. Nice one. Nice one, Charles. I moved to the mic there so you could. We're back online now. So top 10.
I need to get off the bike.
Gonna lie on the floor.
Yeah.
Tom gets another top 10
Well done, Tom.
with 8th. 184 beats a minute average. Oh, Mike was up there. So you with Mike last week. Mike came 12th this week. I think it suits him a bit more this week potentially. Who else we got? Oh, it stopped at 20th again for some reason. So it might be a new FTP. I don't know. We will see. No, I don't think so. Look at that graph. Good grief. Charlie came 30th, I think. So basically the same as last week. Although last week I think was, yeah, I think last week was 30th as well. But I'd argue that last week suited a little bit better because it had that little KOM on it. So.
29th last week.
Oh, you were 29th last week?
Yeah. I was first woman last week.
Yeah, you might have been first woman this week.
No, there was someone in the group with me and she sprinted. She hung back rather than attacking on the climb and she sprinted past me.
Yeah, but, you know. Allez courage, hein? Allez courage!
She was clever.
No, courage is rewarded. Sitting in and sprinting is not rewarded. No, to be fair, like, yes, you could have sprinted and you could have saved your. You didn't have the best power up, put it that way. Like, yes,
I didn't go early enough on the
Well,
climb.
I used your power up wrong, so I got excited and pressed the space bar when you were attacking, and I should have waited a couple of seconds longer. So I take the L on that one. But no, you can't really do much of that visibility. It's like a burrito. Like, it doesn't last very long either. So, you know, the only other place we could have used it was like right at the end to go long, but you know, we just thought, why not like go on that little berg. Flipping heck. That's basically 170 watts. What's your threshold? I think your threshold's 170 watts, isn't it?
Who's not sticking in the C category?
176. No, you won't be in the C category. Combativity award, Tommy says. Laura says well done. Well, everyone says well done, to be fair. Three of us in the top 30. So nice one. Right, I'm gonna scrape Charlie up off the floor now. So, any final word, Charl?
Thank you.
No, epic. Shouldn't force you to do this thing, should I?
I don't mind. We both know I can't sprint.
You just need a big old climb, don't you? That's what you need. Big old climb.
Yeah, or I need to be riding around at 180 beats a minute like I do at Cross for the whole race.
I mean,
that's the only way.
I mean, you get a good training stimulus from that effort, like, as long as you don't do it every day. But yeah, you'll get a good stimulus from that.
Also, my legs are tired from ballet yesterday. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, she nearly killed us yesterday. She's pushing us.
Phil says the socks are combativity socks. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, we'll well done to everybody in this race, and obviously everybody that's been racing this evening. I haven't caught up on Discord yet, but yeah, cool beans, awesome job, and we'll see you soon.